Hey friends, the weather is getting hotter and hotter, right? And I think that, right, as new parents, right, you definitely don't want your kid to be very hot and sweaty, and especially when it's too hot, right, they'll start to whine and start to cry a lot. And that's where fans comes into play, right? And along the way, we realized that we actually upgraded our fans to serve a different purpose. And today I want to share something that we got it recently, and I will share my opinion on how this actual fan is good or bad. All right, then I will let you guys decide whether you guys want to add it into your arsenal itself. Okay, so first up, the first electronic fans we got, right, is something that looks like this, right? I'm sure most of us actually used this before, but the downside of this fan is that although the fan speed is quite strong and it can covers a big area of the body itself, right, especially a small little kid. And but the thing is this, right? It doesn't have anything for us to place it on our stroller or on the baby carrier itself, and so you have to hold it 24/7 in order to blow your son or your kid. The downside is that you can see that the grooves is actually quite big. There's always this risk of kids being curious, right? They like to put their fingers in, which might result in some form of pain and injury, and that's not something that parents would like to have. Okay, so this is our version number one, right? And then moving to that, right, we decided to upgrade it with a better function, which is something like this, right? You get to have a clip to actually pin it onto your stroller so that you can actually adjust it based on the angles, and also you can turn it uh whatever direction you want. So this is something that we use not only for the stroller but in our baby's cot itself, right? Because sometimes when it's too hot and you don't want them to be under the direct ceiling fan. This might be something that you want to place it on your cot, then you can tilt the angle and then adjust the fan speed. All of these fans that I use, right, is actually rechargeable, so it saves a lot of batteries and it can last quite long depending on the fan speed itself. So each of these comes with a fan speed of at least 3, right? So I think there's many products out there that looks like this, similar products that you can actually buy from. Okay, so this is the one that we've been using so far, but the downside is that this one, right, you can't clip it onto the baby's carrier, which is something that we use a lot. Okay, if you are to clip onto the strap, right, then it's either too near to his head or it's still dangerous because you can see that there's still some grooves that he can still stuff his fingers in. Whether he will actually reach onto the blade, that's a different story for another day. But to be safe, right, we do not want to place this too near to a baby Kaiser because he's getting older and he's getting more and more curious. So yeah, avoiding is still better lah. Okay, so this is usually used from a distance, from the stroller, from the cot. Yeah, this is a good, I think this is a very good buy that most parents are already using. So this is the second one. Okay, so the latest one that we got, right, is specifically used to protect them from reaching out into this because there's blades and then there's a lot of bigger holes for them to actually reach their fingers in, right? The one that we got recently is something that I think new parents can actually consider is this small little gadget, right? It looks very cool, very new, very, of course it's new because we just got it. I mean, it's quite slick, it's quite small in size as compared to, you know, this big fan itself. Okay, so how it works is that the wind is not coming from inside, it's coming from this side, right? So when you turn on, right, there's a buttons, and same thing, there's 3 different fan speed. So it's actually quite strong. You can see that my hair is also, this is fan speed 3 lah, so my hair is actually moving. Okay, so it's quite strong. Yeah. So a good thing is that first thing is for safety reasons. There's no way their fat fingers can actually the cute little fat fingers can actually reach into the blade. And then it's also quite small so that you can actually put it onto the main intended purpose is actually to clip it onto your baby carrier, or you know, place it somewhere at the side of your stroller so that it can hold its position and at the same time provide some form of airflow. Okay, now I will to be practical, right? Oh yeah, and also one good thing is that of course this thing you can actually adjust it. Let me put it here. You can actually adjust it. You see, I'm turning it. I can adjust the direction because sometimes when you clip it like that, right, you don't want the wind to be flowing downwards, but you want it to be sideways, right? Then that's why you need to have this turning function. Okay, so that is a good thing. But the downside is that, you know, unlike this one that I showed you earlier on, right, it doesn't allow you to tilt the angle. Okay, so if I were to clip it here, right, if I were to clip it here on my baby carrier, right, I can only blow it this particular direction, particular direction, right? I cannot tilt it up or down to meet my baby's needs, or to cool myself down. Okay, so that is the one downside that I spotted so far. And on top of that, right, if you are looking at cooling your baby with a much bigger surface area like this one, right, then this one definitely cannot compete lah, right? Because this is the full wind flow, and then this is one small little slotted area. Okay, so all in all, I think this product itself is quite small, which is good. And when we put it with baby Kaiser, right, because there's wind coming from it, right, baby also don't really like to go towards the wind lah. Okay, so that's my observation so far. Okay, so it's actually being charged using this is the Type C. This is a Type C connector. So same thing like all rechargeable fans, right? You just need to charge it when you are out of bed. Okay, so whether you want to consider this in your fan arsenal, I think I leave it up to you. But if I had not gotten this, right, if had not gotten this, I will definitely buy one to try. The reason is this, because it's small, it's compact, you can provide some form of airflow to kiddo while you are walking out in the sun, under the sun or something. But if you're looking at like going for a stroll in the park or going for a quick jog with your kid, right, then I definitely don't recommend this. I will prefer to use this because you can tilt the angle, you can turn it left and right, up and down, and there's much more functionality over this one. But if you're looking at something for safety and something that's compact to cool down your kid, maybe from the neck area, right, then this is definitely something that you can consider. So let me know what you think. For those people who have bought this small little fan that can clip onto the side of your baby carrier, let me know what you think about this one. Whether you agree with my points or you think that it's much better than it is itself. Like, do comment in the chat below. I would like to know, how do you use this product. Let me know what other things that you guys buy for your kids, so that if I were to buy it, I would like to do a review on how this product is actually about. Okay, this video is not sponsored by the supplier of this fan. Thank you so much for watching this video. So do remember to like and subscribe for more to support my channel. Alright, so with that, thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.